Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a seriously strategic blueprint, Softwin's 12-step website redesign checklist for growing companies. If your enterprise is scaling up, rolling out new products, or going through a major digital transformation, this is the exact architecture you need. We're going to explore how laying the proper technological groundwork literally simplifies complex overhauls, supercharges operational efficiency, and helps you scale your digital footprint faster. Let's get right into it.
So why do most website redesigns launch with broken links, lost SEO rankings, and zero clear success metrics? Well, it's a super painful reality for modern businesses. You invest huge amounts of resources into creating the seamless digital experience, but then launch day rolls around and it just falls flat. The core problem here? Redesigns are way too often treated as just aesthetic updates, kind of like putting a fresh coat of paint on a crumbling house, rather than the critical, technical, and structural overhauls they actually are. Okay, let's dive into this. Let's contrast the fatal flaw of most of these projects with what actually works. When visual design, focusing on those modern looks and elegant UI, takes priority over the actual strategic groundwork, the whole thing falls apart. Real digital innovation requires robust information architecture, strict performance budgets, and comprehensive URL mapping. If you skip this underlying tech infrastructure, even the most gorgeous site is absolutely going to fail as a business tool. To make all this actionable, we've broken Softwin's checklist down into a really clear roadmap today. First, we'll cover the website redesign trap. Then we'll move through Phase 1, strategy first, Phase 2, technical groundwork, and Phase 3, testing before launch. Finally, we'll wrap up with the post-launch reality.
Right, so starting off with Section 1, the website redesign trap.
And that naturally brings us into Phase 1, strategy first.
Listen, a truly successful transformation absolutely must start with strategy and planning, way before a single wireframe gets designed. As your enterprise scales, your tech has to keep pace. So Step 1 is defining success. Step 2, audit your current site. You have to review your existing Search Console data and Core Web Vitals so you don't accidentally erase what's actually working today. Step 3 is running a full content inventory, and Step 4 is rebuilding your information architecture to map out new user flows that genuinely reflect your company's current scale.
I really want to highlight this exact quote from the Softwin checklist because it's a total game changer. Define success in numbers, not adjectives. Seriously, when stakeholders say something like, well, we want it to look more modern, they're relying on an adjective. You cannot track or measure modern after launch, right? A true technology partner measures success through hard data and measurable business impact.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. You've got to set measurable performance targets before writing a single line of code. We're talking 2 to 3 precise goals, things like conversion rates, mobile bounce rates, and page load times. Establishing these metrics is literally the only way to objectively judge if this redesign actually succeeded in driving growth. Now, when you're running that content inventory, using a simple action tagging system is critical. Every single existing page has to be tagged with one of 4 actions: keep, update, merge, or remove. Do not rush this. Rushing this specific audit has a direct and immediate effect on whether your existing links and search rankings actually survive the transition.
Moving right along to Phase 2, technical groundwork. This is where we establish the actual structure and technological rules for the build. Step 5 is mapping every single redirect. Step 6, set a strict performance budget so those beautiful visual updates don't kill your site speed. Step 7 is building in accessibility standards early. And Step 8, choose a future-proof platform. Your platform choice has to anticipate future needs, like maybe integrating AI readability, launching advanced customer portals, or handling localization within the next year or so.
Step 5 is just absolutely crucial: documenting your 301 redirects. Basically, a 301 is a permanent redirect from a changed URL to its new location. Missing this step is hands down one of the most common causes of devastating traffic drops after a relaunch. If you change a URL without signaling the search engines, you are instantly deleting all the authority and traffic that page built up over the years. Poof, gone.
Similarly, building in accessibility is a total non-negotiable standard. We're talking basics like color contrast, keyboard navigation, alt text, and correct heading hierarchy. You have to architect this from day one. It's a strict compliance and usability necessity, and let me tell you, it is infinitely less costly to bake this in now than trying to reverse engineer fixes into a live platform later on.
Okay, that takes us to Phase 3, testing before launch.
This is the final pre-launch phase, and it requires rigorous quality assurance to catch any critical breakage. Step 9. Stress test all your system integrations. Automated processes like CRM syncing and marketing workflows can silently fail without giving you an obvious error signal. Step 10 is doing your QA on real devices. And Step 11, prepare a concrete rollback plan. This plan has to dictate exactly who is responsible for reverting the site if things break in production. Because as we all know, hope is not a deployment strategy.
Finally, we reach the last section, the post-launch reality.
The biggest piece of advice here for business leaders? Monitor for weeks, not hours. It is so common to panic on launch day, but things like search rankings, site speed, and conversion metrics take weeks to fully stabilize. So act as a grounded technology partner for your own business. Stay calm and track the real-time data against the hard numerical goals you set back in Step 1, rather than getting caught up in launch day panic.
This timeline really reinforces Softwin's core takeaway. Sequencing matters. You've got strategy and audit in weeks 1 through 4, design and build taking up weeks 5 through 12, and then QA and monitoring from week 13 onward. Adhering strictly to this logical technical flow is really the only way to guarantee a premium, high-performance digital result.
So the crucial point is this: a website redesign is a fundamental business project with design attached, not the other way around. If you take absolutely nothing else away from this explainer, let it be this permanent shift in mindset. We have to stop treating redesigns as purely visual updates. They are complex business operations that require expert planning, automated integrations, and true technological foresight. I want to conclude with a somewhat provocative question to get you thinking. If your new digital platform launched tomorrow, do you know exactly how you would measure its success? Take a second to really think about that. If the answer is no, then it might be time to step back, look at the data, and apply the strategic checklist to your own upcoming business projects. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and here's to building faster, smarter, and highly scalable digital experiences.